There is nothing like a good warm-up
Just like that.
when you are preparing for the countdown to an event of seismic proportions. For a couple of minutes this morning at exactly 10:15, here at the Fleet Science Center in Balboa Park, everyone who could jumped and shook and moved. The idea was to get so much motion going that it could be picked up by a seismograph. All of this in the name of science, which is a subject most of these youngsters enjoy.
You can learn a lot of things, and it can do a lot of things for you.
Why were there people jumping this morning? What were they doing?
They're jumping so to see if the floor can shake.
So when we all jumped up and down, it moved the pen, and it made a whole little mark on the paper.
This was also a celebration of the Fleet Science Center's 50th anniversary, half a century of connecting the power of science with San Diegans and visitors from around the world who come here to discover and learn. According to the center's statistics, children only spend 5% of their waking hours in school.
Our brains are learning all the time. So what we're really engaged in is how do we activate that other 95% of our waking hours so the kids are learning all the time. Because they do, they're sponges, they're excited, they are scientists.
It may not have registered on the actual Richter scale, but these homemade seismographs provided a lesson not only here at the Fleet Center, but in classrooms around the county too. In these pictures, you can see what was happening in some of those classrooms. At the exact same moment, the ground was moving with momentum. And it was a little overwhelming for 6-year-old Grayson Michaels, who considers himself a budding scientist.
Because it's like where you can learn a lot of stuff that you don't know.
What have you learned in science?
I've learned if you
Grayson was a little shaken by all the jumping and stimulation, but like any good scientist, he did not give up. He learned a lot here today.
I learned about Jupiter. It's really hot.
And speaking of hot, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a firefighter.
Why?
Because I can burn down fires.
That is something to jump about. M.G. Perez, KPBS News.